What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Miami Dolphins versus the Rams. Before we get into it, we're going to look at some of the numbers. This isn't something I usually do, but hey, why not? So, Xavier Howard probably had more tackles than a corner probably should, but it is what it is. Got 2 interceptions this game, one from Eric Rowe, one from Christian Wilkins. And Shaq Lawson and Emmanuel Ogbah both got sacks each, so it was a pretty good day, especially on defense. Our defense has improved every week consistently, and it's amazing. Let me just make sure I'm recording. Yeah, okay. Definitely our offense had some struggles, but I'll get into that in the next video. Let's just go. Yeah. Little jump off sides. Okay. Let's take a look at the other angle here. There's some really good gap integrity right off the bat. Kyle Van Noy is up against a tight end. And he kind of whoops his ass to come make this tackle. So, good job on his part. Okay. Let's take a look at this angle. Beat up on that right guard. How did he get free? So he's got his right hand inside, and he's working his left hand on the outside. Right now, there it is. He's controlling that wrist. Okay. Good job pressuring him. Is that Nick Needham on the blitz? Yeah. And good job on Nick Needham not overselling on the run. Good read on his part. Okay, who got a hand on that? Or did he just hit his offensive lineman? I think someone got a hand on it, though. That was Ogbah. Great job there. Jared Goff is terrible, man. Like, he had pressure, but nothing crazy. Jared Goff is just bad. One of the most overrated quarterbacks in the league, in my opinion. Good gap integrity. That's been one thing that's been very consistent the last few games for us. Is gap integrity has been crazy. Nobody's trying to play hero ball and try to do too much. Everyone is just doing their job, filling their gap, and making sure they have nowhere to go. I love that. Just disciplined football. No one's trying to do too much and put themselves in a bad position. Okay. Actually, this angle will be a little better. Again, just really good gap integrity. Because even if he would have ran here, Kyle Van Noy was here to blow this up. Just left him with nowhere to go. Okay, let's take a look at this. So we're in man. This is just a good play design, especially if we're in man coverage. Xavier Howard can't get over there in time. Both these two are gonna be blocked, and he's not gonna be fast enough to get to him. Yeah. That's just good play design there. Like I said, I wasn't afraid of Jared Goff, but Sean McVay can be scary. But we overcame that. Now, obviously, I want to see us make this tackle. We forced him to go to the outside. There was nowhere for him to go here. But Byron needs to make that tackle. All right, let me... Pressure wasn't crazy. Goff's just bad. I mean, pressure was definitely there. Christian Wilkins was starting to get there. But he wasn't there yet. He had a second to throw that, but... Good job. Who's that, Xavier Howard? Yeah. Good job wrapping him up on the sideline. All right, how did he get open? Coverage. Yeah, that's going to beat man pretty much every time. Especially with someone as fast as Woods. Good job, Xavier Howard, coming off your block here. Like, he gets off of Cooper Kupp and is able to help make this tackle. Not a lot of corners do stuff like that. A lot of corners would have just been contented to stay on their block. Yeah. Got batted. Yeah. Great play. Yeah, this should be a good angle here. Doesn't get the pick, but... Hey, Still fantastic. Let's take a look at the pressure here. Yeah, he was pressured into throwing that real quick, and he kind of ended up throwing it behind Cooper Kupp a little bit. Let's go ahead and hit the slow motion button here. Just overloaded him here. We got Lawson running free, and Jerome Baker is just going to be way too athletic for yeah, for Whitworth to get a hold of. I love Jerome Baker. Hopefully we can find a way to re-sign him. When the time comes. By the way, I was watching more film. That video won't come out for a little bit because I still got a little bit more to do. But I started looking at Micah Parsons, linebacker from Penn State. Pairing him with Jerome Baker makes my mouth salivate. The idea of doing that sounds like a lot of fun. But, you know. Great gap integrity here. We pretty much maintained that most of the game. I mean, they definitely had some runs on us, but for the most part, just real disciplined football, especially from a young team like this. It's impressive. Had all day to throw this. Yeah. We got to get more pressure than that. Cooper Kupp was wide open. Just a gap in the zone there. Yeah, same here. Just found a hole in the zone. there it is. Let's take a look at the pressure here, because that's what really caused this interception. But I love this play design, man. This is what I'm talking about, like disguising blitzes. Like we're loading the box here, and Christian Wilkins is gonna like actually hit this center to make it look like he's gonna be a pass rusher for you. You've got Agba coming down on a blitz, but then Christian Wilkins is going to drop back last second and be right there. But Goff is being pressured too much to see it. I love that play design, and we keep going. We keep on coming back to it too. Okay, let's see what happened here. It's a really good blocking scheme, honestly. These guys just kind of seal this edge. The way the guard and center are working pretty much blocks this whole middle of the field. Tight end is climbing up to block Landon Roberts, take him out to play. Jerome Baker really can't make a play here. It really comes down to Eric Rowe trying to beat Robert Woods. This is just a really good blocking scheme. That was Van Noy, not Baker. My bad. You're starting to get to him, but he found his running back. All right. Let's take a look here. So, Landon Roberts needs to, he needs to see this a little bit sooner, but then again, I do see what he was seeing. He's seeing the running back here, but also the tight end here. He was kind of caught in a bad position. Okay, I get it. But, yeah. He got caught in a bad spot. Flag. So we don't get the sack here, but look at this. Look at this. Look at the disguise on this. It's fantastic. One, we first start off set up like this, and like a pretty stereotypical 3-4 type set. But right before the snap, we're gonna shift a little bit, so it looks a little bit more like a 4-3 with some extra rush. Because, let me take this back a sec. Because right now, we've got Christian Wilkins over the center. We've got Zeiler over the right guard. And we got, I think that's Ogba over the left guard. This is a stereotypical 3-4 set with Lawson and Van Noy on the edges. But then, we shift over. So now, Christian Wilkins is in B gap on the guard, and Zeiler is in the A gap on the center and right guard. But we're still bringing Lawson and now Eric Rowe in the box, and also Jerome Baker. Now watch this. That's already some crazy disguise here. So what we do when the ball snaps, we make it look like Eric Rowe is not blitzing. He's going to drop back for a second and then rush. This way, if Jared Goff looks over at him, he's going to assume he's supposed to be covering this running back. But no, he's rushing. And at the same time, Christian Wilkins is going to be the one to drop back into coverage again. But he's still going to hit that center before he does it. It's I love it. I love it. That's D-line porn right there. Great gap integrity right there. Hang on. I gotta do something real quick. Okay. Let's go. Let's see what we got. I love this play design. It was getting to Jared Goff all day. Look at this. Look at this. I love it. Again, right now we're showing a 3-4 look. Like when we get set. Then, once again, we're going to shift around right before the snap. Again, we had Zeiler 2-gapping here. We got Raekwon Davis at nose. We've got Ogba on the other 2-gap spot. Right before the snap. Ogba and Lawson are going to switch spots, and Zeiler's going to come over. Jerome Baker is going to come down. So is McCain and Rowe. McCain's now going to shift over here. Like, it's so many moving pieces. Like, for someone like Jared Goff to decipher what we're doing, it's just not in him. He's just not good enough of a quarterback to do that. And I think we can get away with some stuff with Kyler Murray doing some of this stuff, too. It's fun. I love this defense. I love that look. We do so much with it. That's fantastic. fantastic. Who's that? X? Yeah, it's X. Xavier Howard's so nasty. I wish he would have picked that off, but I ain't mad at you, man. Actually, yeah, my bad. Yeah. Okay. Let's take a look here. Fantastic play by Landon Roberts here. He just spies this gap so well. Like, he sees that there's two people on Raekwon Davis, and Christian Wilkins has got this guy, so he just runs straight through this gap. Goes and makes his tackle. Man, I wouldn't mind re-signing him, to be honest. This is the last year of his contract. I wouldn't mind restructuring his deal and keeping him next year, depending on the price tag. Yeah, we'll show the run, show his athleticism there, but this is what I'm interested in. Let's take it back a little bit. So right now, we've got two people lining up in front of the center. We got Agba here. We got Van Ginkel here. We got Van Noy here. Gonna move Van Noy over. So look at this. Look at this, right? So Van Noy started over here. And we've also given him this look before, and sometimes we'll pull somebody back. This time, we actually do rush everybody. But, again, there is still some misdirection. Kyle Van Noy is going to make it look for a second that he is reading the running back, that he is in coverage. But no, he is also blitzing. But also Emmanuel Honkpa just kind of goes unblocked. I guess this guy was supposed to be the read because the right tackle just takes Jerome Baker. But Agba just goes in unblocked. And Jared Goff is so terrible because if you don't see this coming, man, like, if I leave anybody off, it might be like Van Ginkel or something like that. But if you don't think Emmanuel Agba's coming for you, like, you got to play for that. And you can tell that he doesn't think he's coming because he's not even looking at him. He doesn't even see this coming. Goff is trash, man, I'm telling you. And he's had enough years now to not do that. Whatever, he's not my quarterback. Okay. Good job maintaining your gaps here, keeping it to a short gain. Still 4 yards isn't bad, but could have been a lot worse. Just staying disciplined. They had a lot of drops. I mean, granted, that ball was a little bit low, but you got to catch that. That was a little far. Okay. Great coverage. Fantastic coverage. That's Byron. Fantastic, Byron. Okay. Take a look at this drive. What happened here? Nick Needham just needs to make that tackle. That's what that is. Yeah. Nick's got to make that tackle. What y'all think about Nick Needham? His contract's up, I think, after this year, too. What do y'all think? Honestly, I kind of think we should just let him walk and just pick up another corner, even if it's another undrafted guy. I'm not trying to spend money on him. Good job from Raekwon Davis here. Let's see how he got it free here. Got two guys on him. Center comes off. And defeat that outside. There you go. So, he's got his hands inside on the guard. He just he just kind of overpowered him here and then swiped that arm down. All right, I feel you. Man to man. Did a lot of man to man. This is another one that could have been a lot worse, but unfortunately, these types of plays are gonna usually do decent against man coverage unless something just gets blown up. That's why I was really preaching for more zone this game, but whatever. Yeah, little dump off. Yeah. Not much to say on the last one. Great gap integrity. Make that tackle a little sooner. Drive him back would be great, but yeah, not too mad about that one. Great job from Eric Rowe, seeing this and going to make this hit. Good job from the tight end, hanging on to that as well. Love this look. Jared Goff does not. Oh, man. Let's cover the pick first. That's Eric Rowe. So, Eric Rowe sees this from a mile away, what's happening. He's seeing the pressure. He sees Jared Goff's eyes and his arm, and mainly his hips are the real giveaway. And the amount of pressure, he knows Jared Goff is going to try to force this, so he just gets himself in position and just makes the easy interception. But here's the part I want to see. Is that Eric Rowe made a good play, but this is what caused the pick in reality. Okay, so once again, right now we're showing 4-3. Like right now. We got Christian Wilkins in B gap. We got Jones in an A. We got Agba and Van Ginkel rather on the edges, but Jones is gonna slide over. So they're kind of both in A gap. We bring Van Noy into B at B gap, and it looks like Baker on the other B gap. Still got the same edges. We got McCain here. Byron's just here because of this guy. Alright, see what happens. Man, I don't know if that's the guy I let go free. Honestly, if I'm the left tackle here, I think I'd rather block Jerome Baker here. Because he's so damn fast, and generally you want to block the interior guys first because they don't have as far to go. But, yeah, he just goes in unblocked. He's able to get the pressure, get a free hit on Jared Goff because... it was a good day for us. Let's take a look here. Great gap integrity. Not a lot to say there. A lot of what I've been saying on those types of plays. Jared Goff being ass. He was pressured, but you got to make a better throw than that. There we go. Okay. We got Agba here. Jerome Baker, Zyler, Van Noy, and I think that's Lawson. Got them mixed up again. That's Agba, that's Lawson. Okay. Yeah, you really can't block him with the tight end, man. You just can't. Not one-on-one. So, okay. Alright, this is the last drive of this half. How am I doing on time? This is already a half hour long. We haven't even finished the first half. Wow. Okay. This is going to take forever to upload. I still got to record more after this, too. Just a really good blocking scheme from the Rams there. More of this look. This time we just rush everybody. Great coverage. Nick Needham there. Man to man. Great coverage by X. Fantastic coverage. More man-to-man. Maybe not. Made it look like man, but it was actually cover 3. Found a hole in the zone. This looks like a regular cover 3. Yeah. Again, found a hole in it. That was just a fantastic catch. Like, I can't even really be mad at that. Cooper Kupp just made a really good catch. He had 2 people on him, but I can't even be mad at that, really. Good job from Eric Rowe. Making that tackle. Jared Goff being bad. That's a good. That's another great catch, Van Jefferson, man. It was actually pretty good coverage by Byron. Just Van Jefferson just made a good catch. What happened there, Byron? He had a lot of space on him. Not much you can really do there. Kind of soft coverage. I know they were trying to do the bend but don't break thing at the end of the half, but still. Nowhere to go with it. Just threw it away. Don't mind that, Goff. And field goal. Okay. Let's get on to the second half. Game Pass, don't be like this. That play's glitched. Okay, whatever. That one doesn't really matter though. No gain. Roberts here. Just blew that tight end up. He's got good instincts, man. He really does. Like I said, I wouldn't, depending on what kind of contract he's looking for, I would not mind re-signing him. Great pressure. Dude, that dude needs to catch that, though. Okay. Great gap integrity here. Didn't leave him much room. He got what he could, but nothing big. Flag. Is that Van Noy? Yeah, good job getting up the tight end there. Good cover. Was that Eric Rowe? Good coverage. Yeah, that was Eric Rowe. Man to man. Great pressure. Mixed with Jared Goff being bad. Actually, pressure wasn't really there yet. Zyler got there, but wasn't anything crazy. Okay. What is up with this game? Certain things just aren't here. Like, look at this, right? You go from what? You go from the Rams drive to the Dolphins punting. And then this play isn't here at all. I can only go with what I've got, guys. Okay, let's take a look here. So, clearly zone, but I would like to see Landon Roberts react to this a little bit sooner. He was the closest one to be able to possibly react to this. Christian Wilkins as well, but he's not as athletic. Yeah. Let's improve on that. Great gap integrity there. Like I said, for the most part, we did really well with that against the Rams. That was a good throw. Coverage actually wasn't terrible. He definitely did get beat. Crossing routes are going to beat man coverage. See the first 2 weeks for more information. But this is a good throw. Got over Kyle Van Noy's head. Why was he so open? Just found a hole in the zone. That is the issue with zone coverage. You're going to have situations like that. Good job from Lawson there. Or Ogba, rather. Yeah, that would have been great if Eric Rowe would have picked that off. It was a tough catch, though. It kind of was behind him. He's almost too athletic for that. Like, if he was like a second slower, that would have been a pick. Yeah. Just found him underneath on the zone. Is what it is. Yeah, Jared Goff is Jared Goff doing Jared Goff things. Pressure was there, but he could have done something a little better than that. That was 4th down. We'll get into you in the next video. Let me see. So 1, 2, 3 drives. Okay. In the 4th quarter. Good blocking scheme, but we maintained our gaps pretty well, kept it to a minimal game. Man coverage. Good job from Landon Roberts once again. He had a good day. Had a couple slip-ups, but good for the most part. Good job just pretty much being a wall there. Just had nowhere to go with that. Yeah. Didn't get enough pass rush there. More some stuff I've talked about. Good block in there. Definitely a hold, but yeah. It's a fantastic catch. That's 2 fantastic catches for Van Jefferson. It's great coverage, but they get paid for a reason too, man. Yeah, I need you to make that tackle, man. Who's that, McCain? Nah, Brandon Jones. Yeah, I need you to make that tackle, bro. Great gap integrity here as well. Yeah. So we're in man. Doing a crossing route. And these two are going to kind of run into each other. That's why he's so open there. Xavier Howard and Byron Jones kind of ran into each other. That's what kind of happened there. Sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. I remember watching that play live. I couldn't wait to get into the film to see what happened there, like why he was that open, but I'm not as mad about it now. Cover 3. I'm not a big fan of us rushing 4, man. We really need to be getting pass rush. When we're not like really pass rushing, that's when we tend to give up the bigger plays. Because our safety and linebacker coverage isn't fantastic. So the middle of the field is a problem if we're not getting pass rush. And the underneath stuff. Our corners are great, of course, but... yeah. Home zone. Good job from Raekwon Davis there. Getting off his block, making that tackle. Like to see a little bit better gap integrity, but for the most part, we've done really good with that today, so I'm not mad. See what happens when we bring the heat? He doesn't know what to do. Good job getting him down, Nick. Getting him out of bounds. Bringing the heat here, looks like. Yeah. That's the problem, though. If they do screens to you and he gets the ball out, you're going to get hurt doing those type of plays. And we can rush forward, just don't make it obviously. Just don't make it obvious that we're only rushing for. Good job getting that ball out. Jerome Baker there. Yeah, I need Van Noy to see that a little bit quicker and attack rather than react. Great job from Eric Rowe. Getting that ball out of his hands. Okay. And there's one more drive. Cool. At this point, we're just playing prevent defense, so the underneath stuff is going to be there. This kind of is what it is. Had time. Fantastic hit. Read that perfectly. Same. that was Xavier Howard there. Is that it? That's it. Okay. So. Wow, this is an hour. Holy shit. Yeah, anyway. If you like this video, I appreciate you hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, leave in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.